friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Homeo Nuggets. So today we are going to discuss about Agnus castus. So let's start. Agnus castus, its common name is chastity and its family is the Verbenaceae. So let's see the introductory part. Agnus castus was used in early days by both men and women to suppress the sexual desire, and hence homeopathically it became a medicine for the sexual weakness with no desire and power. It belongs to the same category as selenium, staphysagria, and acid phos. Although, properly speaking, it typifies a condition more disparate than that presented by any one of those remedies. So, introductory part is not much important, it's just for our information. Then next we have to go for the clinical. In clinical, the Agnus castus is indicated in which clinical conditions? So, alexia, impotency, leukorrhea, sterility, gonorrhea, that is secondary gonorrhea, and the sprains. In these conditions, Agnus castus is mostly indicated. Then next we have to go for the sphere of action and pathogenesis. Agnus produces its chief effect on the sexual organs of both the sexes. It lowers the sexual vitality with corresponding mental depression and loss of nervous energy. So next is the very important point. Agnus castus may be asked for 5 marks in exams. So guiding symptoms of Agnus castus, there are only 5 points and the remaining, that is 6 is the mind and 7th is the element. So just 5 points related to these physical generals like guiding symptoms. First, prematurely old age from abuse of the sexual powers. Second, complete impotency with relaxation, flaccidity, coldness of genitalia, no sexual power or desire. ओके सो इम्पोटेंसी के लिए, कंप्लीट इम्पोटेंसी के लिए ये इंडिकेट करते हैं. Impotency after repeated attacks of gonorrhea, deficient secretion or suppression of milk in nursing women. Then fifth is the leukorrhea, transparent but draining linen yellow, passes imperceptibly from the very relaxed parts. सो इम्पोटेंसी के 2 पॉइंट्स हैं, दैट इज कंप्लीट इम्पोटेंसी वाला एक पॉइंट एंड द इम्पोटेंसी आफ्टर रिपीटेड अटैक्स ऑफ गोनोरिया. देन सेपरेशन ऑफ मिल्क एगेलेक्शिया की कंडीशंस में इंडिकेट करते हैं प्रीमेच्योरली ओल्ड एज एंड ल्यूकोरिया. उसका स्पेसिफिक कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ल्यूकोरिया है, दैट इज द ट्रांसपेरेंट बट ड्रेनिंग लिनन येलो. सो दीज आर द 5 points which are very easy to remember. First one is the leukorrhea related point. Remaining 2 points are related to impotency. Then remaining 2 points are related to prematurely old age and deficient secretion, that is aglaxia के conditions में. Then we have to go for mind. So Agnus castus जो patient रहता है ना, उसका mind कैसा है? So first of all absent minded रहता है, unable to recollect the things. He has to read a sentence twice before he can comprehend. मतलब क्या? कंप्रेंड मतलब अंडरस्टैंडिंग. सो अंडरस्टैंडिंग करने से पहले उसे 2 बार सेंटेंस पढ़ना पड़ता है. ओके सो ही हैज़ टू रीड अ सेंटेंस ट्वाइस बिफोर प्रॉपर इंटरप्रिटेशन अंडरस्टैंडिंग. कंप्रेंड मतलब इंटरप्रिट करना, अंडरस्टैंड करना. ओके सो अनेबल टू रिकलेक्ट द थिंग्स, ही हैज़ टू रीड अ सेंटेंस ट्वाइस बिफोर ही कैन कंप्रेंड. ही बिकम्स melancholic, apathetic, distracted from abuse of sexual powers, illusion of smells, hearing, and musk, and there is a great sadness with the fixed ideas of approaching death. This fear is not of immediate death, as with the aconite, but the patient thinks it is sure to come after a while, and there is no use in doing anything. ओके सो यहाँ पे कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है फियर के बारे में अकोनाइट को लेके. नर्वस डिबिलिटी इन अनमैरिड पर्सन्स, tachycardia caused by tobacco in neurotic young men. Then next we have to go for elements from. Elements from are the sexual excess, repeated attacks of gonorrhea or glut, sprains or overlifting. Okay so here we are done almost with the introductory part. Then इसके clinical conditions कौन से हैं. Then again we are done with the action, guiding symptoms, mental complaints and the elements from. Then next we have to go for the particulars. And ये जो particular है ये important है because मेल सेक्शुअल एंड फीमेल सेक्शुअल ऑर्गन्स, मोस्टली रेमेडी सेक्शुअल ऑर्गन्स पे एक्ट करते हैं. सो पर्टिकुलर्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. यू वी हैव टू राइट फॉर 5 मार्क्स. ओके. सो पर्टिकुलर्स में मेल सेक्शुअल ऑर्गन्स में क्या है? It has a more marked action on male sexual organs than female sexual organs. Agnes should be thought of when the sexual life is entirely annihilated due to abuse and excess of former years and due to repeated attacks of gonorrhea. In the past, the patient becomes a complete impotent with the relaxation, coldness, flaccidity of the genitals. There is no sexual power and desire, even voluptuous fantasies excite no erection. It is also a medicine for secondary gonorrhea, gluty discharge with absence of sexual desire and erection. Testis is the cold, swollen, hard, and painful. So this is about the male sexual organs. Again, next is the female sexual organs. Breast symptoms: aglaxia, there is deficient secretion or suppression of milk in nursing woman. This condition is often associated with the great sadness and idea of approaching death. Then next, in female sexual organs, it is indicated in leukorrhea. There is a transparent, imperceptible discharge from the very relaxed part which stains the linen yellow. सो ये जो पॉइंट्स हैं मैंने एक आगे पॉइंट वाइज लिख के डिस्क्राइब किए हुए हैं, वो आप रेफ़र कर सकते हो एग्ज़ाम के लिए. ओके. सो बहुत छोटे रेमेडी है, इंपॉर्टेंट रेमेडी है, मोस्टली यूज फॉर द इम्पोर्टेंसी एक्ट्स ऑन द सेक्शुअल ऑर्गन्स. सो हियर वी आर डन with the Agnes Castus. So thank you so much guys for watching and all the best for your exam. Like, share and subscribe my channel.